Hello, future pharmacy technicians. Hi, students. My name is Regina Peskin, and I'm one of the instructors here at UMA. Today, we are going to talk about the topic of barcoding. In this lesson, we will learn how barcoding is used in the pharmacy. Barcoding is used to reduce dispensing and medication errors. Barcoding is used to reduce dispensing and medication errors. Barcoding systems consist of a label maker and a handheld portable scanner. During the prescription filling process, when a pharm tech enters a prescription or processes a refill, a label is printed that will be affixed to the final product. A medication amber bottle for tablets or capsules. It might be the box of eye drops, or the inhaler box, or an amber bottle for liquids, for an example. How does barcoding reduce dispensing and medication errors? How does barcoding reduce dispensing and medication errors? How does barcoding reduce dispensing and medication errors? During the prescription filling process, when a pharm tech has finished entering the prescription and prints out a label, the label has a barcode on it. The barcode has the NDC number of the drug that has been identified from inventory to fill that prescription. In the next step of the prescription filling process, when the drug is pulled from the stock shelf and the pharmacy tech is ready to dispense it, the barcode scanner is used to scan both the barcode on the label that printed out and the barcode on the medication packaging. It may be a drug bottle, a box, or a vial, for example, as we mentioned earlier. If these barcodes are not a match, for example, if the NDC numbers are different, or the drug name is the same but the strength is different, the barcode scanner software will raise an alert. Generally, the barcoding software system does not allow the pharm tech to go any further in the prescription filling process. For an example, if the pharm tech pulls a look-alike, sound-alike drug in error, or the same drug but a different strength, as soon as both barcodes from the label and the stock bottle are scanned, it is quickly identified that it is not a match. This is how using a barcode system is instrumental in reducing dispensing and medication errors. Barcoding systems are used in both community and hospital pharmacies. The information contained on a medication barcode includes the NDC number, the lot number, and the expiration date. Barcodes can be used to verify medication prior to the nurse administering it to the patient in the hospital. Barcoding can be used to create the label for a patient's prescription vial. And it also may be available on paperwork that accompanies the prescription to ensure the patient receives the drug information paperwork that accompanies the prescription bottle. What are the advantages of barcodes? A handheld portable unit scans the NDC number barcode on the patient label or receipt and matches it to the scanned NDC number barcode on the stock drug container from which the prescription is being filled. Because the handheld scanner is portable, the scanner can be carried and used in any location during the prescription filling and checking process. Some more advantages of barcoding. Before a nurse administers medication in a hospital, he or she is able to scan the barcode on the drug against the patient's wristband. After this step has been taken, the software compares the data with the physician's order to make sure that the patient is getting the right drug and the right dosage at the appropriate time. This creates trust and a better relationship between the patient and the caregiver. Speaking of the patient, let's talk about our patient's rights. Remember the patient's rights of medication safety: the right drug, the right dose, the right dosage form, the right route of administration, and the right time of administration. Now think about the barcoding system. What's on that barcode? The NDC number. And the purpose of the barcoding? The pharmacy tech during the prescription filling process is going to scan the medication they take off the shelf to fill the prescription and the prescription label. So this is the way we verify that we are using the right drug and the right strength and the right dosage form. We are also verifying that the medication has not expired. Now the route of administration and the time of administration, the frequency, how many times a day is the patient taking the drug, that information is not on the barcode. That's where it's up to you, the pharmacy technician, to know your SIG codes, know how to transcribe the prescriptions, know your abbreviations. What is the route of administration? Is it by mouth? Is it under the tongue? What is the frequency? What is the time of administration? Is it at bedtime? Is it first thing in the morning? Is it twice a day? 3 times a day? So in order to verify that part of medication safety, that's where we need to be responsible and accountable for that part of the patient's rights. So know what's on the barcode and what is not on the barcode. What are the disadvantages of barcodes? Well, not all medications are barcoded to the dose. Not every drug is barcoded, and there may be some unique dosage forms. And also, the cost of implementing a barcoding system is very high. And what do we do if the pharmacy where we work does not have a barcoding system? Well, we double check that information that would be on the barcode. We double check the NDC number is what the doctor ordered. When you're pulling that drug off the stock shelf, you're going to look at those tiny NDC numbers, and you're going to check the expiration date. So barcoding systems have tremendous advantages in the pharmacy system. It does have some disadvantages here, but they are few and far between. How do we use barcoding when receiving orders into the pharmacy? Well, barcodes help to easily verify order correctness and to reconcile items received with our invoices and purchase orders. For an example, as part of my tasks as a farm tech, I may need to place an order at the end of every day. Generally, on the stock shelves, drug products have barcodes on the packaging, or we may have a barcode label that's affixed to the stock shelf itself in front of where each drug is placed and stored. As a farm tech, I would scan the stock shelf with the portable handheld scanner. I would also count how much is in inventory, and I would type that number into the handheld scanner. Yes, many handheld scanners will have a number pad on there where you can type in what you count in inventory. This is a way of tracking and monitoring inventory. Then, as a farm tech, I would take the handheld scanner back to the base next to my computer system, and I would download the report from the handheld scanner to my computer, and it would have a barcoding software system that comes along with the equipment. This report would download a list of all the drugs I scanned and the amount that was in inventory that I counted and punched into the handheld scanner. Now I have the report up on my computer system and I'm ready to place my order for the day. I can check to see how much the pharmacy needs to be ordered. Let's say the pharmacy keeps on hand 40 boxes of Pro Air. But when I scan the Pro Air barcode and I counted the boxes in stock, we only had 10 boxes. This would reflect on the report that I downloaded. And then I would know that an order for 30 boxes of Pro Air needed to be placed that day, so the pharmacy will have enough of this medication in stock to fill anticipated orders without running out. Typically, orders come in overnight, so I would expect this order to come in the next day. Then, when I'm receiving this order the next day, I would then look at my invoice or look at my purchase order, and I would see that the barcode printed out next to that Pro Air. And then I could scan that barcode along with the product that came in. When I open up my totes that I've received from the shipping, I would open up those totes, look at the Pro Air that came in, and scan it to make sure that it is the correct order that I placed. Is it the right strength? Is it the right quantity? This is how using a barcode system is instrumental in inventory control and order management. Unit dosing. One of the duties of a farm tech is to repackage medications from bulk bottles to unit dose packaging. We may work with automated systems that produce pillow packs, which are clear plastic single-dose packets that have a barcode on the package, printed out right on the package. It tells us what's inside that single-dose packet. When filling these prescriptions, a farm tech will scan the original packaging and the pre-packaged single dose to verify that both are the same drug, strength, NDC number, etc. We will also scan it against the original prescription to make sure that we're verifying that we're giving the patient what the doctor ordered. Blister packs are another form of single-dose packaging. Blister packs may come on a card with a month's supply of single push-out bubble dispensers, similar to some cold medicine tablets found over the counter in a foiled single-dose card. We nicknamed these single-dose blister packs bingo cards. They are commonly used in nursing homes and assisted living facilities. So you may work in a community pharmacy or a long-term care facility, a closed-door pharmacy that has customers that they service that are nursing homes, maybe long-term, or I'm sorry, maybe assisted living facilities, and this is how those medications are dispensed. Automatic dispensing. Automatic dispensing equipment requires scanning barcodes on the equipment and on the bulk medication bottle when refilling. For an example, you may have equipment in the pharmacy that is an automatic robotic prescription filling dispensing system. That's a mouthful, isn't it? But these pieces of equipment are so accurate and they're very efficient in a busy pharmacy. The systems have many containers for various drugs. Each container will have a barcode on it that identifies the drug that goes into that specific container. The equipment will create a label, count the amount of tablets or capsules, and actually pour the medication out into the drug bottle and label the prescription bottle. For example, I once worked in a community pharmacy that had a piece of equipment like this. It was an automatic robotic prescription dispensing system right in the middle of the pharmacy, and it held probably 16 different tablets and capsules, 16 different drugs drug strengths, which we called our fast movers. Those are the fast movers that we filled the most. And in the front of it, it had a computer screen. So I would take my label that I had to fill and I would key in what the label number was, what the prescription number was, and all of a sudden machine would start. It would dispense those tablets, it would drop down an amber vial, it would have them counted out and put into the vial, and then I would put that label in the machine and it would wrap it right around that amber bottle. It was very efficient. The robotic system is programmed to know which drug name, strength, NDC number, and expiration date is in each container. So if you are filling one of these containers, which a pharmacy technician is responsible for refilling these systems with the correct medication and strength. Usually the pharmacy has large bulk bottles that are used to refill this equipment. When it's time to refill the automatic robotic equipment, barcoding is used to scan the label on the equipment's empty container and the barcode on the bulk bottle of drugs being used to refill the container. This is used to verify that the correct drug name, strength, NDC number, and expiration date is being used. When I worked with a robotic dispensing system, we had probably 3 different strengths of potassium in the system. And we had to be very, very careful when we were refilling the empty containers. And the barcoding is a most efficient, accurate way to make sure that the correct drug and the correct strength is being refilled in the proper container. In summary, barcoding is used to reduce dispensing and medication errors. Barcoding is used in community and hospital pharmacies. Your knowledge of barcodes and how they are used in pharmacies will be instrumental for patient safety, reducing medication errors, and for inventory control and management. Prepare to do the rest of the coursework this week using this content, reading materials, interactives, and using the UMA library or other reliable sources to maximize your learning. If you'd like to discuss barcoding further, please go to your course room and look at the faculty availability link for your instructor's contact details along with academic services. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for choosing UMA for your education. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for choosing UMA for your education. Have fun learning.